Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Welcome to Wealthology 101. Sunday, every Sunday evening at 6:15 p.m. I go live with a Wealthology 101. Today's tip is going to be sort of a business building tip. Well, not sort of, it's going to be a business building tip for prospecting and growing your business, approaching business owners. Got this really cool, if you want to call it, invite script that I will share with you that I think that if you decide that you want to use it, this is something that I put together as part of the Grant Cardone system that I get the absolutely awesome opportunity to participate in, which is really, really neat. Get to do that every morning for an hour from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And one of the things that they practice on, of course, is prospecting, reaching out to people and inviting them to your AKA opportunity, your business, depending on what you sell, right? So the Grant Cardone, if you know it, he doesn't just do anything with, say, around network marketing. This has to do with all types of businesses. So you don't have to necessarily be a network marketer to participate in the Grant Cardone program. You simply have to decide to show up. So this is a script, right? This is a script that based on what I learned that I'm using, and I'll share it with you. If you'd like to participate in the Grant Cardone program, I'm sure I can get you a referral to get set up in that. Or, right, you can come and hang out with me in my business and we get you set up for a lot more affordable tuition to get into that program. It's very, very affordable if you decide you want to be in our GCU group and come and hang out with us. There's a bunch of us in here and we grow this. And then the cool thing about it is every Saturday at 10 a.m., we do what we call crash camp, where we get in and we talk about the stuff we learned prior to the week prior to. We go through role plays. We just talk about stuff and basically honing our skills for prospecting. So it's a neat way, a neat additional way to add on top of anything else you've got going on. So you can't get your sales skills into position any better than practicing. I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to read the script to you, basically how I have it written. And if it's something that you decide that you want to jump in and do, if you'd like a copy of the script, I would go to Google Docs, in your Google Docs, and you hit the little microphone and you hit record, and you can actually record exactly what I'm saying. It will dictate it out. And of course, you'll need to go in and, copy and make any edits that you need to if it doesn't understand where I'm coming from. So I'll speak as clearly as I possibly can. But I think this is a very cool script, right? I think it's a very, very neat script. There's certain points in it that are very, very important to understand. There's the greeting. There's the reason for the call, the big fat claim. You want to make sure you're talking to the right person, the dominant buying motive, and the hook in the appointment. And the whole point of the call is not to be a sales call. It's to set an appointment for a sales call, right? So you got to understand the purpose and the intention when you're reaching out to somebody while you're calling. So let me introduce myself really quick. If you don't know me, my name's Forrest Knight, social media marketing strategist, coach, loving helping people succeed online and helping you make money. So if that's you, you are in the right place. So I'm going to read the script. I'm going to go through this. We'll talk about this, and I'll go through each one and I'll break it down a little bit. If you'd like to get more clarity on this, I highly recommend you get enrolled with the Grant Cardone program. Again, I don't have any affiliation with them other than I like their program. I think it's really, really cool. I can get you, just reach out to me and I'll get you somebody you can contact there, and you can get hooked up with them, or you can talk with me about our business opportunity and come and hang out with our crew and learning how to make money with us as well. If that's something you want to do, I can get you set up and bring you over into our camp, get you head up with our crew and show you how to get into the Grant Cardone program sort of through the back door at a lot more affordable rate if that's something you decide to do as well. So check this out. It goes like this. And again, this is me calling on small business owners. I pick up the phone. I'm going to call them. This is an actual phone call. It's not a script that you're going to text script. This is an actual phone call, getting on the phone. And it's going to go something like this. It's going to say, hello, thanks for taking and this is part one. This is the greeting, right? Hello, thanks for taking the call. My name is Forrest Knight with Team Supernova. May I speak with John? John's the name, the owner of the business, and I went and did some research and got that. So this is a greeting. Hello, thanks for taking the call. My name is Forrest with Team Supernova. May I speak with John? John's going to say, this is John. I'll say, John, good morning. Now, this is very important, and part of the script is you don't say hello, you don't say how are you doing, anything. You say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're calling. So, John, good morning. The reason for the call is I work with business owners like you to double their money every 6 months. To be sure that I'm not wasting your time, is your money currently positioned to double every 6 months? John's going to answer that question. Yes, no, maybe, I'm not sure, right? And my next part of this is I want to find out what his dominant buying motive is, right? And I'm going to ask him a question because I've done some research with the business. I can say, hey, these are some of the challenges that I found businesses like yours having in terms of growing their business. Maybe they need more logistics, they need more trucks, or whatever it is. I've done some research to find out, are these some of the same challenges that you have? So I want to ask him a question, right? These are some of the challenges businesses like yours are having. Challenge, da 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 da. Are these some of the challenges that you have also? I want to get him talking about why it's important to maybe have his money double every 6 months, right? Dominant buying motive. What have you found has been the biggest challenge when growing your investment portfolio? So I'm going to add that back into, right, what he's talking about in terms of why he'd want to grow, why he'd want to double that. Why I want to double it because I want to be able to hire more trucks or more drivers or more staff or build a bigger warehouse, right? Cool. So in terms of getting that money, what has been your biggest challenge of growing that investment portfolio, coming up with more cash? And he's going to say that, right? And then here's the hook, right? Here's the hook. So that's the greeting, the greeting. Be sure I'm not wasting your time. Is your money currently positioned to double every 6 months? He's going to say, no, whatever. I don't know. I need to talk to my accountant. He's going to say something. And I'm going to say, completely understand where you're coming from. What I found is some of the biggest challenges with businesses like yours is hiring more drivers or whatever, depending on the research that I did. Is this a similar challenge? Of course, when I'm going through this, I'm calling all the same businesses. I'm going to do research and I'm going to go through businesses. Maybe I'm going to call logistics companies, and that's all I'm going to call for a little while. Maybe I'm going to call plumbers. Maybe I'm going to call electricians. Literally going through the yellow pages, calling people and calling business owners, right? The hook, right? I understand they're going to say whatever. I say, I understand. The good news is our platform, which hosts over 500,000 investors, has paid out an average 3% ROI, has paid out an average weekly ROI, which means your money is doubled every 6 months going on 4 years without missing one single payout. Curious, do you have 15 minutes right now? Now I'm going for the hook and the appointment. Do you have 15 minutes right now to jump on a quick video call so I can show you how that can work for you as well? And that's the deal. From there, it just goes into the appointment setting time. He's going to say, no, I don't have time right now. I completely understand. And I'm going to completely understand wherever you're going. He may say, yeah, I'm not really interested. I say, I wouldn't expect you to be interested. You haven't seen enough information to make a decision to be interested. What my intention is to give you enough information through this video call so that you can make an educated decision. Let's go ahead and jump on a quick call right now, get you the information so you can decide. And if you want to move forward, how does that sound? So the entire point of that, again, you're learning these scripts. And I know I went through a lot, but you got to understand when you're calling on businesses, right? The very important thing is you're not calling to sell them your product. You're calling to get them an appointment. And you want to find out first, right, to make sure that you're not wasting their time if that's something they want to do. And then, of course, you're going to look for that dominant buying motive. Why would they want to do it? What's important for them? What's in it for them in terms of growing their money, in terms of having more logistics, having more drivers, selling more furniture, selling more mattresses, getting more appointments for AC, doing more roofing, doing more solar projects, whatever it is, right? In their business, they want more money, more capital, gives them more leverage to do more stuff and grow their business. Maybe they want to just hire more employees to help the company, right? How much more money do they need to do that based on what kind of business revenue they need to generate? And you work through that. And of course, you got to learn how to overcome objections. And your whole goal with this is to get them on appointment. If they don't have 15 minutes right now, then you're going to move to the appointment set down the road. Great. I understand you don't have 15 minutes right now. What time later today can we get together for 15 minutes? Well, I don't really have anything today. Absolutely, completely understand. What does your week look like next week? I've got an opening on Tuesday. I've got an opening on Thursday. Which one of those days will work better for you? Thursday, you want to do morning, afternoon, or evening? Evening, cool. Evening meaning what? 3:15, 4:15, 5:15? 5:15, perfect. So I'm going to put you on the calendar for 5:15 on Thursday. Matter of fact, is this your mobile number I'm talking to you on? No, cool. What's your email address so I can send you a calendar invite reminder for Thursday at 5:15? I'm going to send him that calendar invite. I'm going to lock in the appointment, and I'm going to get him going. Now, I know I went through this very, very quickly, but I want you to understand, right? Let me go back to my full screen here. I want you to understand is when you get to the point where you're inviting people, when you're doing cold calls. Now, this is a cold call on the phone, right? This is something that you need to have a call flow set up so you understand the greeting, who you're talking for, who you're talking to. Make sure that you're not setting up an appointment with somebody that's not a decision maker. Also, in that script, I didn't talk about, maybe having someone else on the call. So, is there anybody else that needs to be involved when we get together on the video chat, right? That needs to get that participates in the decision making process, right? Maybe there's a business partner, maybe it's a wife, maybe it's somebody else, maybe it's just a senior salesperson that needs to get involved, depending on what you're selling and what you're presenting to them to help you grow your business, right? So, again, wanted to share that with you in terms of understanding. And I know I went through this really, really quickly. I would recommend, if you really want to take advantage of the script that I just read, is either go reach out to me. I'll get you hooked up with one of Grant Cardone sales guys, or get in touch with me and I'll show you how you can actually get hooked up with the Grant Cardone GCU program 5 days a week with our team. If that's something you want to do to help you grow your business, it's freaking rocks when you know how to call people and talk to them on the phone. When you understand appointment setting, you can literally grow your business. Is it going to happen overnight? Absolutely not. Will it happen over time? Absolutely yes. Is it something that anybody can do? Absolutely. It takes practice. And the cool thing about it is we do Crash Camp every single Saturday with our team. We get on and we actually role play, right? We role play with each other and we go through, it's a safe space, and we critique each other to find out how we can get better in terms of calling people, reaching people, following up, doing whatever, maybe greeting somebody out in public. It's just absolutely awesome. That's one of the coolest things I like about our team, is the fact that we can grow our business. We grow as a team. And for those that decide they want to show up and participate in Crash Camp, it's completely optional. It's not mandatory. The Grant Cardone program you participate in is optional. It's not mandatory. But for those that want to blow their business up, seriously, either to go to a 6-figure income or take their 6-figure to 7-figure income yearly, something that definitely will help you out. I love you. I appreciate you. Jesus loves you. Absolutely nothing you can do about that. I hopefully deliver some value for you. I went through this really quickly because I wanted to stress the importance of having a really, really good script, but not necessarily a good script, but understanding the processes in that script. And we might talk about this more. We might go into this a little bit more. I just want to throw it out there sort of as a teaser, as a hook, to maybe get you thinking, like, why isn't my business growing, right? What am I missing in terms of, reaching out to somebody? Maybe I'm trying to go for the sale a little bit too quickly versus the appointment so that I can do the presentation, right? And some people asking for their presentation up front. If you can get something done right now and collapse that time frame and get the appointment set out of the way, if you can get somebody on the phone, if they answer the phone, they might have a few minutes right now. And if they don't have 15 minutes, say, hey, what about 3 minutes? That's it. Let's jump. You got 3 minutes right now. We'll jump on. And if I can't show you exactly what we've got going on in 3 minutes, right, I'll hang up on myself. Again, it's a deal. If I can get them on the phone and they see value in that 3 minutes, guess what? They're going to start asking questions, and it might turn into a 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute presentation because I got their interest peaked at 3 minutes. So rather than saying jump on a quick 15-minute call, say jump on a quick 3-minute video chat, right? Bring that time, collapse that time frame. If what you're delivering has enough value for them, they're going to stay on the video chat longer because they are a business owner and they understand that they want to make more money for them and for the company, for their revenue, for their employees, or whoever it might be. I love you. I appreciate you. Jesus loves you. Absolutely nothing you can do about that. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators and help you make a lot of money. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.